Oh,
Hi,
hi there. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. So we have 30 minutes, which is a lot of time, actually. So I would like to ask you to please introduce yourself if you can. Just some basic things like your name, where you're from, what you do, etc. Please.
Okay. My name is Han, and I'm from Vietnam.
Nice. And Han, are you a student or do you work?
I'm just a student.
Oh, okay, nice. Are you in high school or elementary school or
I'm going to go to secondary.
secondary school? And what grade are you in?
I'm in grade 6.
Oh, grade 6. Wow, you're very young. Okay. Um, so tell me, Han, how long have you been learning English?
I've been learning English for 5 years.
Wow. Okay. So since you were a first grader or second grader.
Yeah, like that.
Wow. Okay, very nice. Okay, well, you speak very well. So that's great. Very clearly, your pronunciation is great. So
Thank
it's
you.
always great. You're welcome. It's always great to learn a language at an early age, like you've done. Um, okay, Han. So you're in secondary school, so I imagine that you're on your summer holidays right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Would you like to tell me about how you're spending the summer holidays? Some of the things that you've done, some activities that you've done
Um,
throughout.
I just stay home, but in Saturday or Sunday, my mom took me to the bookstore, to the supermarket,
Bookstore.
or somewhere.
Okay. So you like books,
Kinda.
kind of. Okay. Did you buy any books at the bookstore?
No, I didn't want.
No, you didn't. You didn't buy any. Okay. And did you do anything else on the weekend?
Just like sometimes go to my grandparents' house.
Okay. And what do you do when you're at your grandparents' house?
I play with my cousins.
Okay. Are they the same age as you, approximately?
No, they
No. Yes. They're older or younger.
some are older than me, but some are
Okay.
younger.
Some of your cousins are younger, some are older. All right. And what do you like to what do you like to play with them?
I like to play hide and seek with them.
Okay. Do you do this in the house or do you do this in the garden or
I played in the house.
in the house? Okay. Nice. Any other games that you play with them or any other activities that you do with them?
I play cards with them.
Okay,
Mm, yeah, just that.
just that. It sounds like you have fun with them. It sounds like you like to enjoy being with them.
Yeah.
And tell me, when you go to your grandparents' house, do your grandparents cook for you? Cook traditional Vietnamese food for you?
They don't cook.
Oh,
My aunts cook that.
nice. And what is Vietnamese food like? Because I have no idea, so that's why I'm asking you. Um, is it delicious? Is it good? And what are some of your favorite meals? Some of your favorite foods there?
Um, Vietnamese food is delicious. My favorite food there is bread with meat and veg- vegetables.
Bread with meat and vegetables. Okay.
Um, and rice paper.
Rice paper. Okay. Is that sweet or savory?
Mm, it doesn't have flavor,
Okay.
but you put meat and some veggies in there and you roll it and you dip in fish sauce, then you eat.
Oh, okay. It's like a wrap. I see. Interesting. Rice paper. I'll have to look that up. I'll Google it later. I'm interested in that. All right, great. Um, so so during these summer holidays, I guess you're saying you've been spending most of your time at home, but sometimes you go to your grandparents' house and you play with your cousins, and I guess sometimes you visit your aunt. Um, do you ever go outside, or do you ever go, say, out into the city, or do you travel somewhere nearby, with your parents?
Um, I stay at home most of the time. I don't travel or do anything outside.
You don't do anything outside.
Yes, because my parents are very busy.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right. Um, and what do you like to do when you're at home? What have you been doing?
I like to watch YouTube
YouTube, okay.
and play with my sister.
All right. And what do you like to watch on YouTube? What are some of the things that you enjoy watching?
I like to watch making food or competitions
Competitions, okay.
and animals.
Animals, okay. You like animals. Nice. Uh, and what sort of competitions do you watch?
Um, America Got Talent, The Voice.
Okay, so you like music.
Yeah.
All right. Nice. And do you have any favorite singers on those shows, or any favorite songs that some of those contestants have performed?
No, I don't have a favorite.
You don't have a favorite. Okay. Do you have a favorite judge? Do you like any of the judges?
I like all of them.
You like all of them. Do you think they're funny?
A little bit,
A little bit. Okay. They're sort of comedians, aren't they?
yeah.
They try to make the show really funny. Sometimes I think these shows are more about the judges than they are about the contestants, but that's just my opinion. It's still entertaining to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so obviously you like music. Do you have any favorite bands or singers?
No.
No, nothing that you want to share.
Just
Nothing that you. It doesn't have to be a favorite, but just something that you listen to and that you like.
mm, uh, I like all.
So you like everything that you listen to on the radio
Yeah.
or on YouTube. Okay. There's nothing that stands out for you, nothing that you like more than everything else.
Mm,
No.
no.
Okay. All right. Um, and you said that you like animals.
Yes.
Do you have any do you have any favorite animals?
My favorite animals is dog, cats, birds, uh, and wild animals,
Okay.
fish,
Which
and yes, that's all.
all right. And do you own any pets? Do you have any pets like dogs or cats?
I have fish, but they die.
Oh, oh no. Yeah, fish are difficult to take care of. I When I was young, I had fish as well, and they died. They died too. So it's quite difficult to take care of fish. I think you have to know exactly how the water needs to be in the aquarium, and I think you need to know how to clean the aquarium and things like that. And I think I didn't know at the time.
Yeah,
So I think fish are sort of difficult pets to keep in a house. They're hard to handle, hard to take care of. Um, and would you like a pet? Would you like a dog or a cat?
I would like to have
A cat,
a dog and a cat.
a dog and a cat. Okay. And what do your parents think of that?
My mom said that's okay, but you have to take care of it. But my dad said it's very smelly.
Okay. You know what? It is true. I was over at a friend's house not too long ago, and he has a dog. He just bought a puppy from an animal shelter. It's a puppy, but it's a really big dog, and it's a very energetic dog, very strong and very energetic, and not easy to train. So it's just one of those dogs that are very difficult to train. And it's quite smelly there when I was there actually. And my friend was telling me that he really needs to wash the dog. He really needs to clean the dog, but there's no way he can do it because he just jumps out of the bathtub, like he can't do it. And so what he was telling me is that he needs to take uh, the dog to a place where someone like a professional can wash the dog. So that is kind of an issue that you can have with an animal, is you do need to wash the animals from time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Cats tend to be cleaner than dogs, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been to a friend's house, another friend's house who has cats, and I can smell the cats as well. So it's I think your father is correct in saying that yeah, pets can be smelly.
Yeah.
But they're great. I mean, obviously, it's very easy to love a pet because they're so wonderful, and
Yeah.
yeah, animals are great. And have you been to, since you like animals, have you been to the local zoo there in your city, if there is a zoo?
Yes. In my city, there's a zoo.
Okay. What is it like there, the zoo?
It's big. They had some games to play in there.
Games.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of games?
Like, uh, I, I don't know, but I heard somebody say that there's game there.
Ah, okay. Is someone calling you?
I know that's
No.
the thing that's made rice.
Oh, it's like a rice cooker.
Yes.
Okay. It's an alarm, I guess. It's ready.
Yeah.
All right, great. And what sort of animals do you have at your zoo in the city where you live?
Elephants, giraffes, lots and lots of kinds of birds there.
Nice.
Um, Python, snakes,
Wow. I'm scared of
crocodile,
no?
lion,
Okay.
and mm, hyena, camel.
Oh, sounds like a big zoo.
Yeah. There's a place that has lots of butterfly in there.
Nice.
Um, mm,
When was the last time you went to the zoo?
I think it was many weeks ago.
Okay. So fairly recently. So you were there some weeks ago.
Yeah.
Grand. Did you go with your parents or
I just
with
go
your
with
cousins?
sister
Sorry?
and my. I just go with my sister and
Your sister. Okay. Nice. And what's do you have a did you do you have a favorite animal at the zoo?
I like the the elephant at the zoo.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, you like the elephants the most. Okay. You really like the elephants. And would you say that they treat the animals well at the zoo? Because I'm always hearing in the news how in some zoos even here where I live, but across the world, like some animals are being mistreated in the zoos. Do you think that they treat the animals well there? Do the animals look healthy and happy to you in the zoo?
I I think they look healthy.
Hmm. Good. So that's your impression that the animals are happy and healthy at the zoo.
Yeah.
Nice. And you were telling me that you like birds and that the zoo has quite a lot of birds. And tell me this, in where you live in your city or when you go out into the street, what type of birds do you see flying around or in the trees? Because I'm from Europe, so we have completely different birds. Like I assume in a sort of tropical place where you live, you have completely different birds. What sort of birds do you have there?
Uh, Sparrows,
Parrots.
parrots.
Okay.
Mm, I don't know what they're called in English.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
It's
mm,
okay. You can even type it into the chat and it translates it if you want. I don't know if you can do that.
mm, mm, mm,
I'm curious. That's why I'm asking.
mm, 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 mm.
Are you trying to type?
No,
Are you? No.
no.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was waiting for you to type something. I guess I misunderstood you. So you have several birds flying around in the neighborhood where you live, and including parrots. And the parrots are colorful birds, right? Their
Right.
feathers are quite colorful. What kind of colors would you see in a parrot?
I see green the most,
Okay, nice.
yellow, and blue, and red.
Nice. Sounds like they're very beautiful, very colorful.
Yeah.
Nice. Up here where I live in Ireland, the birds are not so colorful. They're either like gray or white or black, but I don't see bright colors like red or yellow or green here. So it's very, very different. All right. So I'm wondering if you could tell me um, something about the city where you live. I know that you say you spend most of your time indoors, which is fine. But I mean, what is your city like? Is it a big city? Is it a small city? Is it close to the sea? Is it in the mountains? This kind of thing, if you would like to share with me.
I live in the city, and my city is very crowded.
Yes, very crowded. Yes. So it's a big city. It's really big.
Yeah. And I didn't live live near mountains or the sea.
You live near the mountains.
No,
Is that what you said? You
I did.
don't.
Mm,
All right. So where is the city located? Is it by the sea? Is it in the middle of the country? Is it along a river?
um, we're close to the roads.
Okay, so you live in a big city and there are a lot of roads going through your city.
Yeah.
Right, but you don't know if it's close to the sea or if it's close to the mountains, so you don't exactly know where it's located within the country.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Um, and are there a lot of tall buildings in the city?
Yes, there are lots of tall buildings.
Okay, lots of skyscrapers and lots of tall apartment buildings.
Yeah.
And do you live in an apartment or a house?
I live in an apartment.
Okay, great. Um, and how big is the apartment? How many rooms are there?
I live in mm, mm, is 74 square meters.
Oh, wow. You know the size. Okay. 74 square meters. Sounds big. It's quite big. All right, nice. And you have your own room or do you share with your sister? Do you
Um,
share a room with your sister or do you have your own room?
I share it with my sister.
Okay, nice. Um, And just one last question. I know it's your summer holidays and you probably don't want to even think about school, but I'd like to ask you, what are your what are the subjects that you were learning in school?
Uh, I learned English, math, Vietnamese,
Vietnamese? Yes.
uh, geography,
Okay.
science, and history.
Okay. That's a lot of subjects. Good. And some important ones as well. And what's the easiest subject for you?
I think is I think is English.
English. Okay. Do you enjoy English class?
Yes, I'm very enjoying it.
Okay, good. Good. Well, your English is excellent, so I can imagine that you're enjoying it if you're doing so well in it. All right. Well, listen, it was great talking to you, and thank you for sharing with me, all that you shared about your life and what you're doing in the summer, and a little bit about your city as well, and the zoo and everything. So it was really nice talking to you. And hopefully we talk again. It would be nice. But if we don't, I wish you all the best and So enjoy the rest of your summer, okay?
Okay, thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Bye bye.